Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed on the topic Python, right? Sorry, list. So today we'll be discussing on the topic tuple, right? What does the tuple definition say here? Let's get into the definition part here. A tuple is an ordered, immutable collection of items in Python, right? So it is an ordered. Just keep this in mind, right? So it is an ordered, immutable collection of items in Python, right? So tuples use parentheses. What it uses basically, tuples use parentheses. Once created, we cannot change, add, or remove elements as it is immutable. Once the tuple is created, we cannot change, add, or remove elements. Unlike list, right? So list is mutable. We can add, we can modify, right? So we saw that one previously. So, but tuple, what does it say? The definition part here: a tuple is an ordered, immutable collection of items in Python. A tuples use parentheses. Once created, we cannot change, add, or remove elements. Just remember this one, right? We're speaking of the tuples mainly. Now, as we have an idea, let's get into the definition part, right? So let's create a simple tuple here. I'll just name this one my underscore tuple. Let me go with one. This is fine. So let me pass something within the strings as well. Data, and let me go with 4.5 here. This is fine. Yeah. Let me come out of this one entirely. Let's try to access the elements man. Right. So I'll just go with print here. So this one will be my tuple of 0. This is fine. My tuple of 0. Nothing but the first element. We are trying to access the first element here, right? So this is fine. Now let's go with one more thing. Let's get the length of the tuple man. So I'll just go with print here, as we cannot add, modify this one, as we cannot add or remove elements, or we cannot change either, right? So this is immutable. Tuple is completely immutable as per the definition, right? So we are just trying to access the first element that is present in the tuple. And now let me do one thing. Let's try to get the length of the tuple as well. So I'll just go with len here. We have to go with the len keyword. This is showing in the suggestions, right? Length of the variable name we have to pass, nothing but my tuple here, right? So one more thing I want to say before running the code. So attempting the modification will cause the error always, because tuples are immutable, right? Tuples are immutable, right? So just remember this: attempting modification will cause error. And let's say something here. Mm, Let me go with here my tuple. Mm, Let me assign the uh, zeroth index to some value 10. So this has to give the error. So for this one, this is fine. For this one, this is fine. Actually, we are just trying to access the first element. Now we are assigning the zeroth index to 10. So modifying is not allowed in the tuple, right? So tuples use parentheses. Once created, you cannot change, add, or remove elements. They're strictly mentioned here, right? So let me try to run the code. Let me give here Control J. We come here. Let me copy the file name, right? So I'll just give here python file name dot py, right? So what happened here? Yeah, let me run this one. Yeah, now see, we are getting the correct one, correct output, right? So for the first one, we are getting the one. We are trying to access the first element that is present at the zeroth index. We are getting the correct output. And length, we are getting 3, right? So this one data that is present in the string, and the this one floating point integer, nothing but 4.5. These three elements are present, so length we have to get 3. We are getting 3. For the third one, the modification is not allowed, so we are getting the error. Tuple object does not support item assignment, right? So that is the reason we are getting the error. So I'll just comment this one. I'll just write here, this has to give error because tuples are immutable, right? So this is fine. So this is it for the tuple part, right? So let me summarize whatever we have learned so far. uh, I'll just remember this one sentence man. Tuples are ordered immutable collections, often used when data should not change, right? So just keep this one sentence in mind. Again, tuples are ordered immutable collections often used when data shouldn't change, right? So this is it for the tuples. Next, we'll be discussing on the topic set or the data structure set, right? So for now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.